Good morning, everyone. In our previous class, we discussed about the structure of the heart. Children, let's revise the structure in short, and in detail, we will discuss about that how it works. So, as I told you, its size in previous lecture that it's about your closed fist, right? And it is situated in between the lungs. It is protected by the thoracic cage, that is your chest cavity, children, right? And a human heart is divided into four chambers, completely separate four chambers, right? So if you look at the internal structure of the heart, it is somewhat like this, children. Just a minute. Yes. Okay, it is somewhat like this. Right? It have a four chambers, separate four chambers. So children, there is a separate septum for the upper chambers. See, there is a separate septum for the upper chambers and separate septum for the lower chamber. This is called auricle. This is again auricle, and together these both auricles are called atria. Okay, singular atrium, right? And these two are lower chambers, that is ventricle. All right. Now children, there is a separate, as I told you, there is a separate septum for upper chamber. This is, which is called auricular septum. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Auricular septum. मतलब auricles जो ऊपर के chambers है उनको separate करने वाला septum. And this is called ventricular septum, the septum which separates two ventricle. And this whole structure together called pericardial septum. This is nothing but the pericardial septum, which keeps the right side of the heart separate from left side of the heart, right? Apart from that, we discuss about the valves. I remember, I think we had not talked about the valves present in the heart. So let's talk about. So children, these are two ventricles, right? And here is the right atrium, and this is the left atrium. Okay, so children, in our heart, the four valves are there. Four valves are there. So children, the valve that is present in between the right atrium and the right ventricle, right atrium and right ventricle, this valve is known as tricuspid valve. Tricuspid, remember this name, children. Tricuspid valve, the valve that present between right atrium and right ventricle. Okay, it's called tricuspid valve. Children, you know what is the role of these valves here? These valves prevent the backflow of the blood, children. Okay, it prevents backflow of the blood. So for example, now the blood is flowing from the right atrium to the right ventricle, right? In the next cycle, what happens? The ventricular wall contracts and the blood flows into the pulmonary artery. Blood flows into the pulmonary artery. So during this process, when the ventricle contracts from its all sides, blood should not flow back upward. Blood should not flow back into the upper chamber. That is the reason the valves are given. All right. Now, the next valve is the valve that is present in between the left atrium and the left ventricle, this valve. Okay, this valve is called bicuspid valve. Is called bicuspid valve. Okay, children. Remember this one tricuspid and this one bicuspid valve. Bicuspid is present between left atrium and left ventricle, which is also known as mitral valve. इसको mitral valve भी बोलते हैं, but this is very easy to remember. Tricuspid and bicuspid. Okay. दूसरे valves जो होते हैं, that is in the pulmonary artery and in the aorta. देखो ऐसी pulmonary artery थी, ठीक है, और ऐसी aorta थी, right? So in aorta also there is a valve present, and in pulmonary artery also there is a valve present. So they are called arteriole valves. क्या बोलते हैं इनको? Arteriole valves. That is the valves of the arteries. Okay? और ये सिर्फ हार्ट में ही है. जब artery हार्ट से बाहर वाले हम बात करते हैं, we are talking about the arteries which are outside the heart. Their valves are not present. Remember this. Only the arteries in the heart have the valves in that, and these valves are known as arteriole valves. Artery valves. That's why arteriole valves. Okay, children. Now look at this diagram. Here also, children, you can see that there is a yellow something shown here. See this. See this. This one. You know this yellowish layer is what? It is a layer of adipose tissue. It is a layer of adipose tissue. Okay, where the thin layer of the fat accumulates, right? So in 9th standard you have learned that heart also have the adipose tissue. Your kidneys also have the adipose tissue, right? Below your skin adipose tissues are there. So those fat storing tissues are here. Look at the highly magnified structure of the blood flow in our body. Okay, so this is a schematic diagram which represent how the blood transport in our body. So children, look at this blue color of the lines. What these are? The veins, as I told you, because all the veins carries deoxygenated blood, deoxygenated, and which is represented in blue color. While the red color of the lines, they are the arteries. What they are? Arteries, which carries oxygenated blood, which carries oxygenated blood. Okay. Now children, here is an exception, that just now as I told you that all arteries carries oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery, except pulmonary artery, which carries deoxygenated. See this blue line, this one. This is the pulmonary artery, okay, which carries deoxygenated blood. और vein का भी वैसे ही है. All vein carries deoxygenated blood. That is the blood which is rich with carbon dioxide. Children, you should know the meaning of deoxygenated. Deoxygenated means the blood which is rich with carbon dioxide. Okay, so all vein carries deoxygenated blood except pulmonary vein. Except pulmonary vein. Where is? See this. These two are. These are the pulmonary veins. Okay, these also from two different lungs. Okay, from two different lungs, the two different veins are coming. This is from the left lung. This is from the right lung, which further divides. Okay, the one reach this pipe of the upper chamber. This reach the another in the same way from the back side. From the right lungs, the pulmonary vein arises, which divides into two branches. So see, this pipe is nothing but the one branch. This pipe is nothing but the another branch. Okay, and then all these four pipes, all these four opens into the left atrium. Okay, from the left atrium, blood enters the left ventricle. As the left ventricle contract, the blood enters the aorta. See, this is the aorta, which is the biggest artery in our body. Okay, aorta. And this aorta then transport oxygenated blood. See, these arrows are written in very wrong direction. See, children, look at this direction. See, these directions are actually shown to represent this label. Okay, these lines are not representing the blood flow. Remember, these lines are shown to label this part. And how is the direction of flow of the blood from the aorta? Like this. See, the blood is flowing like this to various parts of the body. Then this artery further divides into many arterioles, okay, to pass this oxygenated blood to all over the body. All right. So again, look at the overall structure of the flow of the blood. This vena cava carries the deoxygenated blood from upper body part. See, this vena cava are carrying deoxygenated blood from upper body part, not only from the lungs, children. Okay, but जितना भी हमारे हार्ट के ऊपर का हमारे बॉडी का पार्ट है, जितने भी सेल्स है, उन सब से डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड लाने का काम कौन कर रहा है? दिस वेना कैवा. Okay, so see, where is the vena cava? Yes. So here are the two vena cavas. See this. This is the one and this is the another. So this is called inferior vena cava, which carries deoxygenated blood from lower body part. And this is superior vena cava, which carries deoxygenated blood from upper body part. So this both vena cava release the deoxygenated blood into right atrium. Once it contracts, it pushes the blood into the right ventricle. From right ventricle, the blood goes to the lungs with the help of pulmonary artery. And what kind of blood is this? This blood is nothing but the deoxygenated one, okay, which reach your lungs, for its oxygenation. फिर alveoli में क्या होता है? Alveoli में blood becomes oxygenated, and now the blood is coming to the heart back. Okay, so in lungs the blood become oxygenated and the blood is coming back through the pulmonary veins. From pulmonary veins, blood enters the left atrium. As it contracts, it pushes the blood into the left ventricle. As the left ventricle contracts, the oxygenated blood enters the aorta. From aorta, the blood transport to various parts of the body. So this is the schematic diagram that represent that the flow of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in our body. And the same diagram is also shown in NCERT book just below the structure of the heart. Okay, so you can draw diagram from there also. If you draw this, you will get the full marks. Okay, children. Now I would like to discuss with you about the double circulation concept. Okay, double circulation. Children, you know what double circulation? Double circulation is the process in which blood flows through heart twice. Blood flows through heart twice. दो बार फ्लो होता है. हार्ट में से ब्लड एक साइकिल में दो बार ट्रांसपोर्ट होता है. कैसे? यहाँ देखो, ध्यान दो अच्छे से. When the vena cava carries the deoxygenated blood, the blood enters the heart here. Then the blood leaves the heart and goes to the lungs. ये एक बार ट्रांसपोर्ट हुआ. वेना कैवा से आया, ठीक है, वेना कैवा से आया, हार्ट में ब्लड ने एंटर किया और हार्ट से ब्लड बाहर निकल गया लंग्स के पास जाने के लिए. फिर लंग्स में इसका हुआ ऑक्सीजनेशन. वहां से वापस ब्लड कहाँ आया? हार्ट में आया. फिर वहां से वापस ये एओर्टा के थ्रू बाहर निकला. सो दो बार ब्लड हार्ट में एंटर हुआ. एक कौन सी साइकिल है? फ्रॉम अदर बॉडी पार्ट्स टू हार्ट एंड फ्रॉम हार्ट्स टू लंग्स. ये वाला एक साइकिल हुआ। चलो ये साइकिल में ब्लू कलर से इंडिकेट करती हूँ तो आपको अच्छे से हाईलाइट हो जाएगा, है ना। सी नाउ, सी द साइकिल नाउ। फ्रॉम अदर बॉडी पार्ट्स, from other body parts, the blood enters the heart in the right side, and from here the blood goes to the lungs for its oxygenation. ये एक cycle हो गई. And the another is from lungs the oxygenated blood enters the heart, and from the left side of the heart it enters the other body part. ये एक cycle हो गया, बराबर. सो एक बार ब्लड राइट साइड से आकर गुजरा और एक बार लेफ्ट साइड में आकर वापस बॉडी के हार्ट के बाहर गया अदर बॉडी पार्ट्स के लिए. सो इन दिस वे द ब्लड ट्रांसपोर्ट थ्रू द हार्ट ट्वाइस. इन फर्स्ट हाफ पार्ट द deoxygenated blood transport, and in the second half of the same cycle the oxygenated blood transport. So this is called double circulation. Now children, the circulation where the deoxygenated blood is transport from other body parts to heart and from hearts to lungs is called pulmonary circulation. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? pulmonary circulation. कहां से कहां तक? ब्लू लाइन वाला, ब्लू लाइन वाला जो है that is called pulmonary circulation, that is from other body parts to heart and from heart to lungs. Look at the blue line and look at these arrows. Okay, this is the direction of the flow of pulmonary circulation. Okay, and now look at this red line. Direction of flow from lungs to heart, okay, and from heart back to the other body parts. Red line wala circulation. This is called systemic circulation. This is called systemic circulation. Remember this word, don't get confused. Sometimes children writes systematic circulation. No, it's not systematic. Okay, so how one can define double circulation in all? So children, double circulation is a kind of circulation where blood flows through heart twice. One in a pulmonary circulation, that is from other body parts blood enters the heart, and from heart the blood goes to the lungs. And second in systemic circulation, where the oxygenated blood from lungs goes to the heart, and from heart the blood goes to the other body part. So this is systemic circulation. Okay, so in this way you can define double circulation. And children, this double circulation happens only in those animals who have 3 and 4 chambers of the heart. किन में होता है double circulation? Those have 3 chambers of the heart and those who have 4 chambers of the heart. Then what happens in case of the animal who have only only 2 chambers of the heart? ऐसे कुछ एनिमल्स है जैसे कि पाइसेस, फिशेस. फिशेस में क्या है? ओनली 2 चैम्बर्स ऑफ द हार्ट. तो उनमें क्या होता है बच्चों? उनमें इस टाइप का हार्ट होता है. ओके, दे हैव ओनली 1 ऑरिकल एंड ओनली 1 वेंट्रिकल. मतलब ये एक अपर चैम्बर और एक लोअर चैम्बर. कितने चैम्बर्स हुए? 1 and 1, टोटल 2 चैम्बर्स. ऐसे 2 चैम्बर्स वाले जो एनिमल्स होते हैं लाइक फिशेस, they have single circulation. They have single circulation. It means through their heart blood flows only once. Blood flows only once. This is called single circulation, which is there in the fishes. अब जिनमें 3 chambers of heart होते हैं like this, ये वेंट्रिकल, ठीक है, और फिर यहाँ पर होता है एक ऑरिकल, यहाँ पर होता है दूसरा ऑरिकल. ठीक है, 2 अपर चैम्बर, ऑरिकल ऑरिकल, सिंगल वेंट्रिकल। सो उनको बोलते हैं हम 3 चैम्बर्स ऑफ द हार्ट एनिमल, जैसे कि होता है एम्फीबियंस में, एम्फीबियंस लाइक फ्रॉग, टोड्स, सैलामेंडर, ओके, एम्फीबियंस। और रेप्टाइल्स में भी होता है 3 चैम्बर। Reptiles also have 3 chambers of the heart, except crocodile. Crocodile have 4 chambers of the heart, even this organism is reptile. So remember this. So crocodile also have the double circulation in its body, right? So जिनमें 3 chambers, जिनमें 4 chambers of the heart, उनमें double circulation. और जिनमें 2 chambers of the heart, उनमें single circulation. Okay, so this is about how the heart works in a double circulation. So you have to remember its structure, direction of flow of deoxygenated and oxygenated blood. You have to remember the names of the 4 chambers. You have to remember the names of the walls. Now you also have to remember which artery transport deoxygenated blood and which vein transport oxygenated blood. Okay, you also have to remember direction of the flow of the blood through artery, veins and capillaries, which I have mentioned in my previous video. Okay student, so this is about the detailed working of the heart, and now this is the discussion time. Now I am waiting for your doubts, children.